Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of yoga. My kids are playing in the pool right near, so it might be noisy. Just getting comfortable. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Soften the jaw. Maybe closing the eyes or softening the gaze. Unclench the fingers and the hands. And then just begin to notice the breath. Allowing for softening through the body, softening in the mind with each exhale. And with each breath, just become more present in the body. Begin to notice sensation happening. Noticing those places where you feel the body is a little bit stuck, or there's tightness. And just try to bring your awareness to those places with each breath, allowing for more softening. About 10 more rounds of breath here, just noticing the body, noticing the breath, and trying to soften. Bringing your awareness back to the jaw and the shoulders, the hands and the feet. Notice if there's tightening happening in those places again, and allow them to soften. And then letting the eyes blink back open. Take a moment just to notice your surroundings. Look around, notice the space you're in, maybe noticing color, light and darkness, sounds, smells. And then making your way into a child's pose. Either taking the knees wide with the feet together, hips pressed back. Arms reach forward and forehead rests. Or you can have the legs together, press the hips back onto the heels, and then the arms can come back towards the feet and rest the forehead. And about 10 rounds of breath here in child's pose. And these last 2 rounds of breath, try to fill the lungs completely on your inhale and try to empty the lungs completely on your exhale. And then when you're ready, come up again. And coming into a tabletop. A few cows if you'd like. You can tuck the toes or untuck the toes, dropping the belly, taking the gaze and tailbone up on the inhale, and then round through the spine. Tuck the chin and tailbone, exhale. Maybe some other movement here in tabletop, taking the gaze back towards each hip might feel good, or maybe pressing the hips back towards the heels and some movement. Just notice what kind of movement your body wants here. And then we'll keep the toes tucked if they're not tucked, tucking the toes, and we'll go into a toe stretch. Knowing toe stretches are not for everyone. If it causes pain in your feet, then definitely don't do the toe stretch. You can also stay leaning forward, making it more of a gentle toe stretch, or you can come all the way, bringing the hips on top of the heels, all 10 toes tucked under. If that's not painful, maybe just a lot of sensation, go ahead and just stay here, using your breath to move through the uncomfortable sensations. If it's painful, definitely just sit on the feet or lean forward into the hands. 10 rounds of breath here in toe stretch. And then lowering the hands down, release the toes, perhaps picking the feet up, making some circles in the ankles, or you can tap the tops of the feet down. And then just sitting back on the heels. Begin to take the shoulders in some circles. Inhaling as you bring the shoulders forward and up. Exhaling, dropping them back and down. And then the other direction. And then just lower the shoulders down the back and take the head in a few circles. And then bringing the chin back to the center, just take the gaze over the left shoulder. And then back to center and over the right shoulder. Bringing the head back to center, hands on either side of the body. Inhale, reach the arms towards the sky. Gaze up with the hands and stretch here. Lengthen through the torso, the arms and the shoulders. Inhale and exhale, keep reaching. One more, inhale and exhale. Then inhaling again, with the exhale, bring the hands together, interlacing the fingers. Inhale, exhale, press the palms away from the body. Inhale and exhale, lower the hands forward if that feels okay in your shoulders. Inhale the hands back up. And exhale, float them down. Taking the hands behind the back this time, interlace the fingers behind the back. Inhale, lift the chest. Pull the knuckles down. And then take the hands off the back. Option to fold forward. Inhaling Lift the chest if you folded forward. Exhale, release the hands. Maybe a couple more circles in the shoulders or some twists in the torso. And then we'll make our way into mountain pose. Pressing the feet down. Maybe pick the toes up and set them down again, really trying to feel that connection that your feet have to the ground. And then as you press the feet down, from there, lengthen the body up, feeling the spine lengthen towards the sky, shoulders down the back, core engaged, tailbone tucked. 10 rounds of breath here in mountain pose. Focusing on expansion with your inhales, and then allowing for the lungs to empty with your exhales. Heel toeing the feet together now, as close as you are comfortable. If you need a little space between your feet for your hips to be comfortable, go ahead and leave a little space. If you can, bring them all the way together and feel comfortable in your body. Bring the feet all the way together, toes and heels touching. Then pressing the feet down, squeeze the thighs, feel the kneecaps lift. Tailbone tucks, engage the glutes. Belly button to spine, core engages. Inhale the arms up towards the sky, interlacing the fingers, release the index. As you cross the thumbs, pull the biceps in to squeeze the ears, lengthen, inhale, up and over to the right. On the exhale, crescent half moon, press the hips to the left. Pulling the right shoulder forward, square the shoulders and the hips. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, deepen. Squeeze the glutes in the core. Connect to the breath, lift the chin. Maybe the gaze goes up slightly. Pull the biceps back in towards the ears. 3 more rounds of breath. Squeeze the glutes in the core. And then the next inhale, come back to the center. Re-engage the body from the ground up. Kneecaps lift, tailbone tucks, core engages. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, up and over to the left, hips press to the right. Weight in the heels, chin lifts, biceps squeeze the ears, palms together. Lengthening on your inhales and deepening on the exhales. Maybe the left shoulder comes forward to square the shoulders and the hips. 3 more rounds of breath. And inhaling, come back to the center. Exhale, release the hands down to the side. Beautiful. Bending the knees. Find some movement in the hips. And then with the hands on the hips, put the weight into the left foot, lift the right leg up, and then take the right hip into some circles. Use the breath, inhaling and exhaling with the movement. And then on the next inhale, pull the right knee up and towards the chest. Interlace the fingers in the front of your right shin. Maybe take the right ankle in some circles. Standing up tall, keeping the shoulders back. And then release the right leg down. Out. Putting the weight into the right foot now. Left leg lifts and some circles in that left hip. Inhaling and exhaling. And And then inhale, bring the knee into the chest, left knee, interlace the fingers around the left shin, shoulders up tall and back. And the breath. Releasing the left foot back down. Coming back to mountain pose, shoulders down the back, feet pressed down, tall spine. Inhale, reach the arms towards the ceiling, bring the palms together. Exhale, hands to the heart. We're gonna do this 9 more times, 10 times total, just moving with your breath. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Keep going, 7 more. With your 10th exhale, fold forward. Bending the knees, let the head hang. Wrap the arms around the back of the knees. Grab opposite elbows. 4 rounds of breath right here. And then inhale, release the hands forward, coming into a half lift. Exhale, fold. Take the hands to the top of your mat. Step the feet back. Dropping down onto the knees or maybe in a full plank. Take an inhale. Elbows in tight as you exhale, lower all the way down. Keeping the hands beneath the shoulders. Press the feet down. Inhale, just the chest lifts, baby cobra. 4 rounds of breath here in baby cobra. Strong spine. Pull the elbows back. Heart lifts. Keep the kneecaps lifted and the feet pressing down, glutes engaged. 1 more inhale here. With the exhale, lower the head down, release the arms back. Soften the body, let the body relax. Bringing your awareness to the sensation of gravity. Really try to focus on the sensation of your body being pulled down to the earth for about 5 more rounds of breath. Lifting the chest, bring the arms forward, coming into Sphinx pose, palms down, fingers spread, elbows beneath the shoulders. And then here, the feet can be together or they can be separate, whatever's more comfortable in your body. You can relax the legs, press the elbows down. When the elbows press down, pull the shoulders down as well, bringing them away from the ears as you lengthen the neck spine. Crown of the head reaches towards the sky. 4 rounds of breath here in Sphinx pose. And then take the right hand over to the left side. Put the weight into the right forearm, bending the left knee, reach back and grab your left foot. Pull it in towards your glute and then face forward again if that's comfortable. Keeping the right arm supporting the body here. 4 rounds of breath. Exhale, release the left foot. Come back to Sphinx pose. Center yourself, press the elbows down. Pull the shoulders down away from the ears, lengthen the neck spine, and focus on the breath. Take the left hand over to the right side. Left forearm supports the body, right hand grabs onto the right foot, pulling it in towards your right glute. And then maybe pulling the shoulder back forward a little bit, just depending on how that feels in your body. Keeping the body lifted with the support of your left arm. And releasing the right foot. Come back to Sphinx pose. 2 more breaths here. Elbows down, shoulders away from ears, long neck. And then on the next exhale, lift the hips, pressing the hips up high, drop the heart in a puppy pose. Coming back forward, Sphinx pose. This time we're gonna put the weight into the right arm, take the left hand and take it underneath the right arm, and then roll onto your left shoulder. Right knee stays bent and over on this side. Take the right arm over and coming into a reclined twist. Five more rounds of breath. Noticing the shoulders, the hands, the jaw, the forehead. Soften, soften, relax. And then bring the right arm back up and over the body, bringing it back beneath the right shoulder. Back to Sphinx pose. Put the weight in the left hand, right arm underneath the left, dropping down onto the right shoulder, roll around, bending the left knee, and a reclined twist on this side. 6 rounds of breath. Exhaling, soften. And slowly bring the left arm back. Sphinx pose. One last time. Inhale. Exhale, press the hips back. You can take the knees wide or you can keep the legs towards each other, finding a child's pose that feels good in your body. Finding about 5 more rounds of breath here in child's pose. With each exhale, soften the body. Maybe try playing around with the edges of your breath. Inhaling, full expansion of the lungs. Pause and notice. Exhaling, try to empty the lungs. Pause to notice that empty sensation before inhaling. Just those moments between the breath, really noticing those sensations. 2 more rounds of breath. And then when that feels complete for you, just making your way into a final resting shape, whether that be on your back or in any other form that your body wants. And once you arrive in a final resting shape, just begin to bring your awareness to your breath. Noticing again the sensation of gravity as you're lying down or seated. Feel the body being pulled down with each exhale, becoming more aware of the sensation of gravity with each breath. Feel the heaviness of the body against the earth. Notice how it feels to be held by the earth. Continue to notice the breath. And then with each exhale, just allow yourself to move deeper inward. With each exhale, letting go of the space that you're in and moving inward, having a more internal experience. Just your body, just your breath. Feeling heavy and relaxed. With each breath, a little bit more connected to yourself, more aware of your physical body. With each breath, you're more aware of your emotional body. With each breath, you're more aware of your mind. Continuing to feel this sense of connection, a sense of relaxation. This experience of coming home to self. And when it feels complete for you, just being gentle as you begin to open your eyes and come back to awareness of the space you're in. No, please. Thank you. Sorry, talking to my children who want to pour water on me from the pool. Slowly just becoming aware of the surroundings you're in again. Notice the colors, the shapes, shadows, and light. Notice the sounds that you hear and the smells that you smell. Notice what your body's touching. And then when you're ready, come back up to seated. Bringing the hands in towards the heart. Lower the chin. Take a deep inhale, and with your exhale, just feeling a sense of gratitude for your body. Gratitude for your practice. Gratitude for connection. Gratitude for Earth. Beautiful practice. Namaste.